Okay, so
There's some food in the furnace down below, by the way.
oh sweet. We're gonna have a big party in Southampton.
Sorry, I was judging you for doing nothing, and I ran away, killed some zombies, and came back with no dirt. All right.
So
You're having your quinceanera, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my quinceanera over Easter, and we were like, me and Chris were like, all right, this is gonna be awesome. We're gonna make a game, like a board game based around all our friends and all the like running gags and stuff. And we were trying to think of a pun that included the word bay or bays. And Chris came up with literally the worst one ever. And it was so bad, I was like, we have to use it just because it's that bad. So we're making a board game called Snakes and Bays.
That's awful.
It doesn't even rhyme with ladders or snakes. It's not alliteration.
What about Monopoly Bay?
Monopoly Bay was thrown around, but we couldn't make like a Monopoly. It would take way too much work to make Monopoly.
Yeah, that's a good point. What about...
we try to think Battle Bays. Like battleships.
Yeah, Bess.
What's best?
Chess. Well, I know what you mean about that, though. Like, we recently... my group of friends... Now let's talk about me.
Okay.
We recently discovered... And it seems... I know everybody's done it, but for some reason we never thought to do it, is to just make your own Cards Against Humanity cards.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because you can buy blank cards from the guys who make it, and you can just write on them. And you can write white and black cards and stuff. And it is just way more fun when it's like, you know... one of the cards I came up with was just blank will be the death of me. And I don't know why that isn't like in card. That seems like such a no-brainer to stick in. Might be one of the expansion packs maybe. And it's just really great to have like Jack will be the death of me and stuff like that come up rather than just, you know,
That's funny.
Jade Goodies, which we're not going to say the fucking full card. See, that's why I'm reluctant to do like a video where we play Cards Against Humanity, just because there are like one or two cards that I don't want to broadcast. And there really is just one or two. I mean, the Jade Goody one is just ridiculous. Like, I usually take that out when we're playing because no one finds that one funny. It's just like, that's just...
I don't know, though. It's the shock value of it that really gets it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not funny when you say it, like, in a context that is like us discussing it and go, Jade Goodies. But, like...
Wait, actually, you know...
When it comes up, it's like, everyone laughs at how absurdly...
offensive it is.
It's like the kids with one.
Yeah, you know, that one's just less... I'm okay with that one more than because it's like... She wasn't like it's not like she was Hitler or anything, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels weird to make fun of her specifically for that reason. And I'm going to say now that a lot of our audience aren't going to know what we're talking about because the Jade Goody card is a UK version only card.
Yeah.
So just Google it, Jade Goody Cards Against Humanity card. It's not nice. It's not nice at all.
I mean, like, if... Yeah. Well, let's just stop discussing it, because you can't discuss it unless you get into the integrates of what's offensive about the card, and then we start talking about it, and then it's just a depressing episode. So anyway, I'm making Snakes and Bays. So Snakes and Bays is a game where it's basically snakes and ladders, but every so often you fall on a bay tile, and you have to pick up a card and do what the card tells you. So there'll be like a little story behind it, and then a punishment for picking up the card. So an example is like... So there was this one time where we went to Bristol and I wore someone's lingerie and I danced around in someone's lingerie.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, and there's pictures of it. So there's a card that if you pick it up, because obviously it's a drinking game. I don't know. I didn't mention that, but I thought it was unspoken. That
is it like you pick up the card you have to drink even if you don't drink?
Well, if you don't drink, you just drink whatever you're drinking. So you know. It's
right. We need to figure out something we need to like combine friend groups to like brainstorm like an adequate. Equal to drinking alcohol when you're not drinking alcohol. Like take a sip of your water shit. They
used to do push-ups for me, but I never used to be able to do them, and it would slow down the party.
That doesn't sound fun, yeah.
So here's a good example. We had one card that is... it's basically a reference to that. So it's Cameron wears your lingerie, dresses up in your lingerie and dances in front of you. Drink 5 fingers to forget. So it's shit like that. And like, awesome. There's a long running joke in my friend group that my dad is the ultimate bae. He's just the coolest guy there is. Because he's cool. Clearly not. And he's like, he's just, you know, a legend among men. So there's these cards you can pick up called Phill Bay cards. And all they are is a picture of my dad when he's just like really drunk doing something stupid, and you can use it to basically get out of jail free.
I seriously don't think I've ever seen your dad sober. Like I don't think I've ever met Phill while sober.
That's true. Yeah, he's
I don't think I've ever seen him while I'm sober either. Like I don't know that you have a father.
My dad just exists in the drunk plane.
So there's this quest in World of Warcraft, right, where you have to go to the death sort of plane to tame a horse.
Yeah.
And you go there and there's like the keeper, like the jailer of the damned horses sort of thing. I like the idea that you get drunk and you go to like a similar area, but it's your dad with like a staff of beer cans taped together. And oh man, we thought about
Welcome to the fucking drunk plane.
You shall not.
Fucking all right. I'm gonna fill you in right now. I'm gonna fucking fill you in.
Did he actually say that once?
He says it all the time. Whenever people make him mad, he's like, I'm gonna fucking fill you in with a fucking pH.
I think my favorite conversation I've ever had with your dad was where he asked me if your friend Lewis was a bitch. Like that. And that's how he phrased it. Your friend Lewis was a bitch.
Yeah, which is funny because he's known Lewis longer than any of my other friends ever.
He's like, Jack, John, Jack. He's a bitch. Is he a bitch? Is he a bitch? I'm like, I don't know, Phil. What do you think? I think he's a bitch. So funny. Your dad's awesome.
My dad is awesome.
Shout out to Phil.
Yeah, Phil Bay.
Yeah. Well, that's enough about Cameron's family. And Cameron's friends. So why don't we talk about me?
I recommend. Okay, this is bringing it to you. I recommend because your friendship group. I'd argue your friendship group has more inside jokes than mine, just because I don't know why. Just you guys love inside jokes.
We're also like a smaller group and are usually the same people. So it like I don't know. I feel like most stuff happens like continuously when you see the same people all the time.
Yeah.
Like we can make the same joke every single time because everyone's likely to get it.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think that you should definitely do the same thing, but involve me also, because I want to be in as many card games as possible.
Well, to be fair, Freeper. To be fair, one of our running jokes, just as that involves you, is that you just keep killing our friend Jenny. Because she keeps killing you. Because when we play D&D, she keeps killing you.
Yeah. Matthew and me have a funny long-running joke that I always forget.
Do you mean Matthew the Architect?
Yeah, Matthew the Architect.
No, say his full name.
So Matthew the Architect, one night we were out drinking and he was a little bit drunk, and he mentioned to me that he respects the fact that I don't drink, but he was asking me how do I have fun like if I don't drink.
I love Matthew.
Yeah, he was like,
I can totally see. He's like, I respect that you don't drink. How do you have fun?
Yeah, basically.
And he doesn't mean any offense by it. That's just his genuine curiosity.
He's confused. He doesn't understand. So I was explaining to him, but as a joke, I was like, well, you see, Matthew, what I do is I wait until everyone's drunk, and then I kidnap people, and then I came up with this elaborate, like, horrible, like, I drive cars really fast with them in the passenger seat, and I try to scare them and stuff. And like I was, because he was like drunk and he was kind of playing along with it and stuff, and I was like, if you're lucky, maybe tonight I'll kidnap you and stuff like that. So he was like, we had this long running joke, and every time I see him and he's drunk, he'll always bring it up to me, and I'll completely forget what the long running joke is, and he'll just look at me befuddled that I don't realize, like really disappointed, and I feel really bad because he's like, Cameron, who are you going to kidnap tonight? I hope it's me. And I'll be like, Matthew, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sounds like every interaction I have with our fans. Hey, Jack, is your dog starving to death? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, right, yeah. That.
Yeah. You do too many videos, man.
Well, it's the live streams, to be honest. Like, I love doing the live streams, but I will not remember something that happens in a live stream.
Mainly because you drink on all of them.
Well, yeah, and they're so long, So, like, and a lot of inside jokes that our fans come from the live streams, and I just don't remember them at all.
Yeah.
Like the dog thing, that I can barely even remember what that is now.
It is a good thing we upload them, though, because, like, there are so many inside jokes that come from the live streams. Like, I'd feel sorry for the YouTube fans if they didn't get to watch them.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Are you able to Google?
I am able to Google.
Can you Google what the keep inventory command is?
Yeah.
While you were talking, I was like, our viewers will have seen me try and fail to type it in a million times.
I thought you would type in something like, Cameron is talking about a boring story again that nobody cares.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just trying to, get the code in. Damn it! I didn't mean to type. You can't see it because you tabbed out, but I wrote, I was going to write Cameron is stupid. I wrote Cameron is sucks.
Keep items in inventory on death in Minecraft.
It should be on the Minecraft wiki.
This is on a wiki of some sort, I think.
Some kind of it runs on
/ game rule space keep inventory space false.
Yeah, I forgot the game rule bit. False would mean it's off. Yeah. All right. We are now losing inventory on death, Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh, right. We were going to go on that journey today, weren't we?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's not.
Okay.
Because I don't want to risk us dying and not have set a spawn. So we'll sheep and then we'll go find some old friends.
Do you have dirt?
I just used it all. Man, this is so sad. It's like burying a friend.
Oh.
Oh, man, look at that. So, I mean, I've looked at the John Dome from this angle so many times. Yeah, through like the John Dome Chronicles, which have recently been renamed, so people probably don't know what we're talking about. The Minecraft vanilla series that John and I did, which is now called John Dome Chronicles, and Trouble in Terrorist Town. It's like this just looks wrong to me. This like doesn't compute in my brain. Right, we need to find some wool. Oh wait, I have string.
I was going to ask as well. Like, do you think this is a good idea? You can disregard it if you do.
Do you have string?
No, I don't.
Ah, we're one shot. What's that noise?
I see a dog. Your
What?
dog's outside. He's like, woo, 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 woo.
Is it? 'Cause it sounds like something tapping.
Oh, well, your dog's outside. I don't know if there's anything else outside.
All right. It's my dog, and Scarface. Not Scarface. Fuck.
Hello, I'm reloading.
I meant to say Leatherface.
Oh, there's a great ass.
Is that a thing?
That's Al Pacino, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I think we can make a bed. As long as I can mix wool. I don't know if I can. Is that allowed? Is that illegal?
I don't think so. I should stop breaking these fucking gold stone.
It's legal.
Glowstone.
We have a bed. Can we share? We can share, right? We can just to set spawn. We can share.
Yes.
Right. Whew. Oh, we can only sleep at night. Don't sleep at night.
I did a podcast. It's weird to talk because this is so in advance. I did a podcast recently.
Hey.
About a Joker variant cover. I was wondering if you knew what was it all about.
Right. I actually, after because I obviously listened to all the podcasts with you and John
thanks,
because I
man.
really fancy him.
You two have this thing where you both make quips at each other through videos. He'll always make fun of you because his thing with you is that all you do is play Tory Bash and Counter Strike. Your all waking moments of your life.
Yeah, and that's so not true. I only play Counter Strike. The thing I love is just hearing my name get mentioned by somebody I've spoken to like 4 times. It's just so weird.
Yeah,
I like him though. I like John. He's cool. No, but I do. I'd listened to quite a bit of that podcast, and not by quite a bit. I mean, like,
did you listen to my opinion?
No.
I thought because I was worried because my opinion takes so long for me to like talk about my opinion that I feel like people are just going to be like, all right, well that's both their opinions, and then leave.
I looked at the cover.
Yeah.
At least in the images that you linked in the Manify Facebook page. You did .com for sorry, facebook.com/mothpod.
Double F.
Is the page you're talking about? Is it the one with the Joker and he's got his hand around Batgirl?
Yeah, with the gun and he's like pushing his finger into
Maybe I'm missing it then, but I don't think that's that bad.
Okay.
Like I can see sort of why people, but like it's the Joker, so I'm kind of okay with it. Like it's definitely meant to be creepy, and it is, but I don't know.
Well, that was my point. Like my point was that John doesn't like the fact that I don't know. He said on Twitter like he's changed his opinion since the podcast, but he wouldn't tell me what his opinions were because it was just a riff.
Is that like his guilty way of like getting back on the podcast?
Well, I don't know. It's just he said because in the podcast he said he's never going to talk about it again because he's talked about it so much. So I was like, well, now you got to talk about it again. He's like, no, fuck you. But my point was that it wasn't that the cover was. I do think the cover is creepy, but I don't think that's a problem because the Joker is creepy.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be, and it's an homage to the Killing Joke. I just think that it was a problem that it was put on the comic that it was, because the comic is aimed towards young teenage girls, and it's also like very clean. Well, like there's nothing, no one really dies in it or anything. It's like a Spider-Man cartoon.
Honestly, in the article you linked through the podcast page, it showed 2 covers. It showed that one and one of Batgirl taking a selfie in like.
Yeah, that was the first. I think that was the first cover of the run that they're on now.
I was going to say, because that one's way more offensive than the Joker one. That's, like, so patronizing.
Why?
I
don't understand.
Because of what's implied by that, you know?
That she likes taking selfies.
That all girls like taking selfies.
Well,
like,
no.
That's how you carry... And I'm not saying this is not my opinion. I'm saying this is what... At least what I inferred from it is just, well, what do girls like? What do girls like? Taking selfies. What are we trying to market this to? Girls. Let's make Batgirl take a fucking selfie. I
never thought of it that way. That's an interesting way to look at it.
It just feels really patronizing to me. And I'm not trying to, like, white knight and defend people that don't need it, but it's just, like, I don't know, it just doesn't... It's not disgusting or anything. It just feels like... you don't need it. Batgirl's cool. Let her stand up on her own.
Fair enough. I always took the selfie cover as like a cool thing. Like
The
it's
only
good that
way,
she's taking
well,
selfies.
maybe not the only way, but like the way I could see it being adequate, and I haven't read the comics, so maybe this is totally the case, is if this was a much younger Barbara Gordon and she is, you know, that type of person and they're trying to show that. But if so, fuck that. Batgirl's cool.
But selfies are cool.
Well, yeah, not in that, like, I don't know. It just felt patronizing to me. You know?
Fair enough. I
think it's the wrong way to go about marketing a cool character to girls.
Okay. I think that there is point in that I didn't realize.
How many people do you reckon have clicked off this video already?
Well, don't say that because that means the podcast sucked.
Well, your words, not mine.